So, if you're watching this video, you probably know that I run an advice/inspirational blog thingy. And this is just a video of me ranting about all of the girls that write in and have boy problems. If a boy doesn't like you, don't force them to like you. So many girls are like, what should I do? How do I get him to like me? Should I start playing video games? Should I start skateboarding? Should I start blah blah blah, whatever they're into, you know? Don't do that, because if you do that, it's not you. They're not falling in love with you. They're falling in love with the girl that you're pretending to be. And that's not the kind of guy you want. You want a guy who you are sitting there in a room and they walk in and they automatically go, wow. Wow. Red flashlights here. That girl's beautiful. That's what you want. You don't want a guy who looks at you and goes, she doesn't have the style I like, she doesn't like sports, she doesn't like this, she doesn't like that, I don't like her. You guys might date for a little while, but that doesn't mean anything, because once you date for so long, your true person comes out, and if he didn't, and then he's not going to be with the person that he fell in love with, because he fell in love with someone who's fake. So you have to be real. Guys do not like girls who are fake. Guys do not like girls who put on a fake persona of who they are. They want to know who you are. If you're a girl who hates sports, hates video games, then be that girl. Don't be someone just because you want to get the guy you like. And chances are, the guy that you like in high school right now is not the boy you're going to end up with in 10 years. You go to a small high school. Whether or not you go to a high school of 5,000 people, it's still small compared to the world out there. There's so much out there, and there's so many other fish in the sea. You cannot settle for a guy just because you feel lonely, or just because you need someone to hold you, or just because you need someone to talk to. If that's the case, then you have your best friends. And if you can't talk to your best friends about stuff like that, then they're not your friends and you need to find new ones. When you leave high school and you go to college, or when you start your career, there are so many great guys out there. Guys in high school are immature and all they want is sex. Being a slut? Guys don't like that. Okay, you can dress really slutty, you can wear your shirt really low, you can wear a skirt up high with no underwear on, you can go to a party and act all cool, oh, I'm drinking, I'm smoking, look at me, I'm awesome, I'm hugging every guy I see. Guys don't like that. That's not the type of girl a guy wants to take home to his mom. You cannot be that girl. Now, if it's your personality to be wild and crazy and flirtatious with everyone, then that's fine, then that's who you are, do that. But if you feel like you need to have sex with a guy for him to like you, you do not want him, and trust me, he doesn't want you. He wants you for one night and that's all. He's not going to call you back. He probably will tell you, oh, don't tell anyone that we did this, because he's not proud of what he did, because he doesn't like you as a person. He doesn't want you. And that is not the type of guy you want. You want to be with someone who doesn't care if you don't want to do that stuff. Guys act like they like girls who are sluts because they get all the attention, and all the slutty girls may get the attention. But when it comes down to it, most guys want a girl who's never been touched by anyone else. Like, I have so many guy friends who tell me, I'm dating this girl and I really like her, but the thought that she's been with so many other guys just makes me sick and makes me not want to be with her. Guys want someone they can love, someone that is just theirs. And if you've been with every other guy, then that's not special. And I'm not saying that if you've had sex with tons of guys, then you're a horrible person and you'll never find anyone. I'm just saying that you cannot have sex with a guy to get him to like you, because he won't like you. If you just want a boyfriend to be happy with yourself, having a boyfriend isn't going to help. Sure, you might feel really good because he tells you he loves you every day, and he tells you you're beautiful, and etc., etc., and he tells you all these sweet things, and he might mean them. He really might mean that he thinks you're the most beautiful girl ever. And there are guys out there that will think that. But if you're not truly happy with yourself, then it means nothing. Because I can sit here until I'm blue in the face and tell you that you're beautiful, and just because you think that you're overweight, or just because you think that your face isn't clear, or just because you don't have the perfect hair, or the perfect body, or the perfect boobs, or the perfect legs, or anything, that's not going to mean anything if you don't truly believe it. Guys like confident girls, and if you can't be confident in yourself, then what is it? There's nothing. Guys don't like girls who sit there and constantly complain, oh, I'm overweight, ugh. Oh my god, my hair just does not look good today. Oh my god, my lip gloss, it looks so bad. Guys don't like that. Guys want girls who are happy with themselves. And please do not get a boyfriend just to get a boyfriend. If it's not the right one, then there's no point in having him, because honestly, most high school relationships fail. They fail. My sister dated a guy for 6 years in high school, and they ended up breaking up because he cheated on her. Okay, so you would think that after dating for 6 years that they would probably be together. They were planning their wedding, and he cheated on her, and they broke up. Because let me tell you why. People in high school are immature. People in high school do not understand relationships. When you're in high school, you're finding yourself. You are realizing the person you are. You're finding what you like. You're finding what you dislike. You're finding what you want to do for the rest of your life. Falling in love in high school is not a good idea. And I'm not saying that all high school relationships fail, because sure, there's that small percentage that work. And I'm not saying don't totally close out your options because you don't think that you'll find the perfect guy in high school. I'm just saying don't let the guys in high school get you down, because honestly, they don't mean anything. When you leave for college, you'll never see half of them again. The guy that you think you're in love with now, when you graduate, you will never see again. So don't waste your high school years being depressed that you don't have a boyfriend, because I promise you, this is a promise that I am making to you. You will find a guy who loves you for the person that you are at some point in your life. It might not be right now, it might not be in a week, it might not even be a year after you graduate. But I'm saying that the chances of you meeting and falling in love with and staying with the guy that you met in high school and marrying him are so small that you're wasting your time even worrying about it. If he doesn't like you, get over it and move on. Run the other way quickly, because I promise you, you will find someone else that will love you for the person that you are. And a lot of girls always ask me, like, I really like this guy, but I don't know how to talk to him. It's easy. You just have to feel confident in yourself. When you're going to talk to a guy, be confident. That's really all you have to do. And if he doesn't like you, then screw him. If he doesn't like you for the person that you are, then that's fine. Like, let him go. You don't want him anyway, I promise you. You might be thinking, oh, he's so perfect. He has every quality I could ever want in a guy. But he doesn't have the quality that likes you. How can he be the perfect guy for you if he doesn't have the quality to like you? And that's fine. Some guys will like you and some guys won't, and that's totally cool, because you will find someone eventually. Just think about this for a second. When you picture yourself in 20 years, you picture yourself being married. You picture yourself maybe with kids. Now, the guy that you have a little crush on right now in high school, is that honestly the guy that you really think you're going to be with in 20 years? No. But there will come a day when a guy is going to get down on his knees and he's going to propose to you. And he's going to love you, and you are going to be his number one. So don't worry if all of these guys don't like you, because it doesn't matter. There will come a day when you are walking down the aisle and you are looking at someone and you will think, wow, he loves me and I love him. So don't worry, because you will find someone. And the guy that you marry, he's not going to care if your hair doesn't look perfect every day. He's not going to care if you're a little overweight. He's not going to care if your face is clear. He's not going to care if you have money, if you don't have money, if you have style, if you don't have money. He's not going to care, because he's going to be so incredibly in love with you that it won't matter. The guy that you're going to be with for the rest of your life is living and breathing out in this earth right now. Is he in your high school? Probably not. Does he live in your town? Maybe, I guess, depending how big your town is. But you can't just let your high school years make you think that you're never going to find anyone that loves you. Because everyone is special and every girl deserves to be loved. So if any guy ever makes you feel that you shouldn't be loved, then get away from him, because he's not worth your time. Jeez, I'm getting all emotional. That's just because I really believe what I'm saying, and I really want everyone else to think that too. So, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You're still in high school too. Well, I haven't had a boyfriend since I was... I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not gonna bring that up. So I guess if you've taken anything away from this video, just please know that you don't need a guy to make you happy. And there are guys out there who don't want sex. And there are guys out there who want to make you happy. There are guys out there who don't care if your hair looks good, if you're overweight. There are guys out there who will love you either way. And that's the type of guy you want. So many girls are just looking for guys, like the typical jerk guy. That's not what you want. And you settle for that because you think that you're not going to find anyone that's going to love you. Well, I promise you that there is a guy out there that's going to love you. You just need to wait for him, and you need to find him. Just wait, because I promise you he will come. So just, please, just don't put your self-worth in a guy, and just wait for him, because someday you'll find him.